Apa nama web lu? Pengen melihat bagusan
Animflix.gg.
I mean, you heard it from Arsenal early in the tournament when they played against Foot. We don't run away from CNET anymore because everyone else should be running away from Cryo. And I'm with him for that one.
Animflix.gg lebih bagus
The way
aja.
that he's set up is beautiful.
Kalau
We see it at the beginning of the
kita
round,
lihat dulu,
especially on the
bro,
defense when he wants to go on the aggression. But he's also an insane clutch player, and that's what I was mentioning. The Brimstone, he was a one-man army, and the way that he was strong.
Waktunya ganti
being still proactive for the
DP
team.
Discord.
You get the best of both. And as a comparison, I want to bring up paper.
Ganti apa tuh, Cal?
I think can you name a
Muichiro Tokito.
Nah, nggak ngerti.
Sorry again? Is there a matchup head to head that you think that's
Adek gue nih.
individually better than a paper?
Oh gitu.
Do you think there's one, Yinsu?
Yeah, don't ask me.
Because I don't think there is. Where I would take the G2 player in just a straight up head to head.
Mok?
Yeah, but they beat them by really good teamwork, by really
Apa sih
good
ya, guys?
coordination, by not giving opportunities.
Ngomong setengah-setengah aja, seperempat malah.
And having great team play.
Emang
And I
goblok.
think 100 Thieves not only has a similar level of team play to G2, but I also think that their individuals are incredibly strong. And I think I might take Cryo versus something.
Okay. Honestly, when we did the blind ranking, I would have put Cryo as my number one.
I would have put him too.
Yeah. But we were wrong because Texture had
Tai.
a texture.
But we did do the last minute. We did the last minute swap with like Wood and him.
Yeah.
Blue.
Because he's been great.
I think there's one player we still haven't
Blue
talked
tie.
about. We always should. I feel like it's just like the done thing. If we don't mention him, I feel like we're doing PRX a disservice. And that, of course, is Forsaken. We talk about the evolution of Arsenal as a player. The evolution of Forsaken as a player is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, exactly. He plays so many agents. He's like an ace
Bro, I don't know what to eat,
in
bro.
this league for them. Not only the way that he can perform individually, but with
What to eat
as I'm
good.
saying, this flexibility is it allows PRX to continue on this trend of we're unpredictable with the way that we're going to play, the agents that we're going to bring, and how crazy the compositions are going to be. But this event, I'm not seeing him shine. I'm not seeing him as comfortable as in previous instances because to me, or at least in my head, his priorities have changed. Sure. And in this last game, I think he actually was incredibly impactful, especially on their sunset. I think his initiator play is actually a really high level that a lot of people don't really rate around this player. I think he did a great job of setting up something throughout that game and actually having some really impactful late round clutch moments. Forsaken's role in the team now, I think, is just being a consistent rock and allowing them to play these crazy comps by being one of the most flexible players in the world. But he'll still have games where he steps up and he's the difference maker.
Yeah, this is the thing. I feel like whenever he's still alive, anything can happen. He can pull like a flashy clutch. But it is time for us to
Hello.
the MasterCard fan poll. Earlier, we asked you which region is going to send 2 teams to the Mercedes-Benz Arena, and you guys have voted for Pacific. Yeah.
Time for me to be time zone carry again. And
So tell me, so why is this happening, Mimi?
They voted
it's
100
4
Thieves.
a.m. on
No,
the East Coast right now.
They voted 100 Thieves yesterday in the poll. They are awake.
I'm utterly coping. Pacific, I think you should be favoring PRX to make a run here. I mean, they are a team with a lot of confidence, but 100 Thieves is so close as well. I think it's a 50-50.
I think it's a certified banger.
I got you!
Oh, they didn't play the horn. They
Kaget
didn't
gua
play
dia
the
kenapa
horn.
nunjuk, Cok.
But I do think that
We didn't certify it.
It doesn't matter. I thought that they would be ready, but they weren't.
The board hasn't
If they
certified
would
it.
have,
But
if
for the rest
Coler, kamu lagi apa, Coler?
but I think in the past we've had
Lagi download game.
we've had
Apa lagi? Apa nih? Apa nih?
Wildflower.
Americas versus EMA final. We've had
Steam.
all of these variations.
Iya.
Optic loud?
Yeah.
Does that not count? I mean,
Kita segame aja nggak main-main, Cok.
sounds right. But I think it's about
Apa?
time. that
Satu game kita aja kagak ada main-maininnya.
I'd rather have
Makanya
an original one.
itu ada game
Yeah, and this is the prediction.
gratis,
and
Cok.
I did not-
Thalia
I was, I technically
Bisa
was right,
multiplayer.
no matter
But
what
what's your
happens.
prediction?
VCT EMEA.
bagus.
That's not a prediction.
That's so
Wih, prediksinya 4 PRX 4 Wanted. Siapa menang, Col?
You're making a fool of the
PRX
sanctity
sih.
of this prediction.
Jadi,
I apologize,
Saya
but
tidak
I will
mau
not
NA
back
menang.
down.
Okay.
biar Bustio duduk terus ya.
Let's talk about paper
Iya.
favorites. Sorry.
Because you've gone for PRX, so both me and Bea are preding 100 Thieves
Yeah.
in this matchup. I think if it goes the distance, I favor more 100 Thieves. Like, to me, it's about getting throughout the first map, having a very
Oh,
close
kenapa
encounter,
ya?
trying to level things out. Even if they don't end up close in it, I think that they have the resilience to bring it back in the second one and just cement that plan by the end of map 3.
I also think 100 Thieves is a team who is really gonna light a fire under their ass after that last match that they ended up losing. I think that those slow starts, those fundamental issues are really gonna be focused on going into this match, and those have to be drilled against
They
PaperX.
just need to tank like the first 6 rounds.
I'm biased, and I like the PaperX jersey, so...
And you would be right.
You bred for bias,
Yeah.
and then you bred VCT in the end.
Yeah,
I
for
respect it,
double bias.
honestly.
There we
I
go.
respect it. I might be wrong, who
She's
knows?
kind of an icon.
But let's get this show started. It's do or die for all of our teams today. 100 Thieves will be taking on PaperX. Heretics versus Foot. Then day 10 of Master Shanghai starts right now.
Kind of like mixed feeling, you know. I'm happy that we won, but also I'm kind of sad, I would say, because we had to eliminate EDG. Since all of us are from Asia, I thought that we would be able to go deeper together, you know.
兄弟之间的感情非常独特，有时候互相扶持，有时候互相竞争。不过一旦你有困难，兄弟总会在你身边。
From now, we'll be carrying the torch. We will try our best to win for them.
We're playing back-to-back matches, so we gotta get ready.
You just lost to Pacific's number 2. Now you gotta go up against Pacific's number 1.
PRX is a really strong team. They were the favorites to win this event, so it definitely sucks to meet them in the lower bracket. You're gonna see a lot of crazy duels, and you're gonna see people flying around a lot probably for this match.
They were nothing before Busio came in, so I guess it's just Busio and friends.
Devi can say whatever he wants. I don't really mind that he calls us Boostio and friends. Every player on our team is confident, and they know that they have the ability to be the best player in the game.
I mean, you kind of beat us on Champ last year, but this time it's gonna be different.
Anjir.
We're still 100 Thieves. We're gonna go into the PRX game confident, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Sorry for eliminating EDG. Jayo.
Just not enough here, 4 foot. 100 Thieves just picking them apart like vultures.
Destruction. Absolute destruction.
When I heard about Sinet, I used to watch him a lot, and now I play against him. It's make me happy.
We played Heretics last time in the playoffs. They are very young. They have too much to learn and improve.
I'm a little bit sad to play against my Turkish brothers, but that doesn't mean that we are not gonna win against them.
G2 looking to deal the devastating death blow on Heretics, and what looked unreachable, what looked uncertain, will be found.
Sinet is actually right. We lack experience compared to him, but I don't think that's gonna be a huge problem. We handled it before, and we can handle it now.
Good and Rens. Kendinize çok yüklenmeyin.
Sinet, Mehmet abi seni önceden çok izlerdim ama seni daha önce yendim ve bir daha yeneceğimi düşünüyorum.
Yeay, udah mulai.
Paper
Boostio had the formula to take down this PRX team, but what happened in the past does not matter anymore. It's elimination today, and PRX have a very, very tough job ahead of them. And looking at the map pool here too, you guys, what do you make of this?
Oh! I think we're starting on a bit of surprise here, saying 100 Thieves pick into that breeze. It's a map that we've almost never seen them choose into. They're playing that older default comp, but it's also been a while since we've seen them. So maybe something special cooked up.
I mean, it is very special because PRX had been banning Breeze, perma-banning it from after Madrid during the entirety of stage 1 in Pacific. Then also here, they didn't want to go there, but they know they do not want to go to Bayern again. It's the same situation that we were seeing yesterday with Heretics. It's pick your poison.
The last time they played this map was February for PRX, so it's going to be interesting to see what has changed since then. I think both these teams, it's going to be kind of a surprise, and it starts really what I think is the focus of this match of needing to adapt on the fly. PRX is a squad that'll constantly be showing new things to you, throwing a bunch of different one-off plays. This is really going to be a lot of pressure on 100 Thieves, and especially on Boostio, to come up with a plan and keep his team in the game, especially after that loss to Gen G.
Not a surprise that we see PRX though picking in the Sunset. That is a map that they've been very, very comfortable in. But yeah, I agree with you, Mimi. Picking the Breeze allows you to do a lot of changing in tempos. I think that there is a map that you can go in very, very deep. And even though it is a map that 100 Thieves hasn't been the most comfortable in, as in it's not a map that they're going to pick up against you. They don't know if they're falling into a trap here. If PRX, with all that extra time that they had, cooked something crazy, and now that Jing is back,
Alex sudah buka buku.
Something outrageous, it's the moment to do it.
I think PRX is looking to 2-0 here. If we get to Icebox, it's a good look for the Thieves, but in the comps, Jing is on Reyna.
It's not even something.
Something is on Jet. This is a crazy comp. So it's Harbor Viper. What they're sacrificing to go double duelist is going to be both the Cypher and having a Flash Initiator. So the only real util to combo is going to be Reyna Leers from Jing with the darts from Divide.
Yeah, exactly. No flashes, so you only have those Leers to even create and generate this space. I can foresee a lot of aggression coming from them too.
Yeah, absolutely. They're starting on the defensive side. I would expect to see a lot of looks focused maybe on the retake here. The Harbor Wall is really...
Hai, Squishy. Kenapa Bang Nap?
Maybe a double entry duo between something...
Habis dapat ini ya?
I'm so excited to see what they have going on. On the other side, 100 Thieves playing their default comp, focused on the
Habis dapat pencerahan dari ini.
Well, this is the thing. Jing, if you guys don't remember, was a very formidable Reyna player, and I cannot wait to jump into this first map with two people that definitely remember the Reyna Jing is Achilles and Paper.
Pujinya 3 game horror dari Juragan.
Thank you very much. Yes, this is something
Gak apa-apa lah. Yang penting dapat duit katanya. Kalau gue sih bener-bener nggak bisa. Mohon maaf lahir batin nih.
Yeah, this is a very different look for PRX in terms of not only the map but the agent composition for this map as well. Last week was something on Yoru, so there is